Hello, lovely family and friends, and warm welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well by God's grace. I am doing very well too. I am doing very well. You know, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I'm still saying, what do you say? Let's just rejoice in this day, okay? Because someone didn't say it today. All right, so today we are making okro soup, right? We are making okro soup two ways. So I want you to join me and I'll tell you more about it. So we start by cutting our vegetables. So I'm cutting my chilies, okay? Chilies. These are hot chilies, right? So this recipe was inspired by Nana Best Kitchen, right? So she made this okra soup, right? She made this oilless okra soup. And to be honest, I've never made okra soup like that before. I call myself the slime queen, right? But I had never made it before. I'm like, that is very interesting. Let me try it and see. So I decided to try it, but I'm doing this two ways, right? One with oil and meat in it, and the other is just seafood, fish throughout. The reason being, my husband likes meat. Maybe I also did bibi shame, right? That is why. So I diced my chilies, and now I am dicing my tomatoes as well. So yeah, so I'm just doing exactly verbatim, like to the T, right? How she did it, okay? So I'm done chopping or dicing my tomatoes. I'll set that aside and we'll go to the onto the okra, okay? So the okra I just cut off the heads, right? And I'm going to cut it into chunks. Just like you see me do. Okay, so this recipe, I'm just trying to give you two options. Okay, so if you don't like it, the two green, right, then you can add some oil to it and you know when to add the oil because some people find it tricky when to add oil to okra soup. Okay, so then you know what I'm doing. So now it's all done, and the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be blending some of the okra, okay, or the okra, right? So in Ghana we call it okra. So if you call it okra, it's fine. I call it okra, so it's the same thing. So some okra and then some spinach. You add some spinach to it, okay, and then I'll blend it. Okay, blend it to be a bit smooth, right? Okay, so we'll do that off camera. So this is our saucepans for both soups. Okay, so the white one is for the oilless and the red is for the oilful. Somebody I say oilful. Okay, so I'm adding some assorted seafood. So here I have crabs, I have mackerel. I'm putting mackerel in here. I have shrimps, I have the adode nyina adode kind of for mussels, bibisa. Then I have tuna. Okay, so I have the same thing for the red one, okay, the red saucepan. It's just that that one has meat as well, has beef that I've steamed, okay. So I've added my onions and now I'm adding my chopped chilies, okay. So yeah, I'm just adding all these things. Then we're going to steam it, right? It's very easy and it's very quick. So the next, I'm adding the chopped tomatoes, okay. So yeah, I'm just sprinkling a few, like I'm just dividing it into two, so two each, right? And I'm adding my B10, okay, and a little bit of my H13, just a little bit of water, okay, to help it steam, and then some salt to taste, right? So we'll let it steam for a few minutes, okay. So here is where you add your red oil for the oilful one. So about when you're oilless, so this one will be full of oil, oilful. And I'm saying, and I'm adding some vegetable bouillon. So everything that needs to go in is going in now. Okay. So we'll cover it and then we'll steam. Okay, so I'm now adding the water to the red one. So we are doing two at a time. And then some chilies, okay, some Scotch Bonnet chilies, right? So yeah, I'll just shake things up, okay, move things about a little bit, okay, and then I'll add some fish powder, okay. So I'm adding here some fish powder and then some shrimp powder as well to make this soup super delicious, trust me. So I'm going to cover it and then I will let it steam. Okay, so now it's steaming nicely, and then we're going to add our okra, our okro nkrumano. She said this recipe is so quick and so easy and so delicious, and you get a lot of slime. Okay, so this is the first one that I blended, the blended um spinach, and I don't know, I'm wondering what you can use to add to. So you can, if in Ghana you don't have spinach, you can use ayoyo, okay, or it's also called jute leaves, okay. There's another name for it, ademe, they also call it. You can use that, and so you blend it with the okra, and with that one it's even slimy, so it means that your soup is going to be super slimy, right? Okay, so I've just added some mushrooms to it. I'll do the same thing for the oil for one, the red saucepan one, okay? And then once I add the blended okra, we'll add in our chunks, okay, okra chunks, okay. So here I'm adding a little bit of water to it because I know I'm going to be adding the rest of the okra, okay. And also it's soup we are making, we are not making stew, so it has to be loose and runny, okay. With soup it has to be loose and runny. So here I'm adding the okra, and I'll add some too. So I'm just trying to do, a friend is saying, apportionment. Just say me check. So say obi abenye bi pepepe na a red saucepan a kasa ade ntina white saucepan de do so say me de na ntokwa aba na me na neti hoi na me siesie saucepan ntokwa yi nti me chim pepepe. I'm trying to, divide into two. Division. Some kind of division school. Divide. 2 divided by 1. 2. And don't mind me. Okay, so yeah, look at how it looks. It's super green. That's what even attracts me. Or the color is just beautiful, very green, and looks fresh. And oh my days! And then we move on to my husband's one, the red one. It's not easy. It's not easy. So I'm making 2 soups because one person says I want meat and I don't, and oil. Eh? If you marry an Ewe, that is what you get. If you don't know, I'm not saying don't marry an Ewe. I'm not saying marry an Ewe or don't marry an Ewe. Marry a good person, regardless of where they come from. It doesn't matter. You can marry someone from where they come from, and your life will be a living hell. So marry someone who is very good and will treat you well, regardless of where they come from. I mean, a boy, now so be your hard dream. Mama, me a young quite you know, anyway. For the benefit of some of you who like oil and meat, this is how you make yours, okay? So I've now added the mushrooms. I nearly forgot the mushrooms for them. Like a red saucepan, boom. So look at that. It's just that simple. That is it. It's simple and straightforward. If you didn't understand this recipe, please email me or send me a message. I'll do another video and explain to you why. I am serious. I'll do another video and explain it to you. Maybe just one of it so that it will not do you kofi usu. Do you know what kofi usu is? It will not do you confusion. Kofi usu. Okay. So here I've just sliced some this is scallions. These are red scallions, okay? Or red spring onions. They are big like onions, but they are red or purple. Okay. I've just sliced them and then I'm just garnishing it with it. That is the end of the nkrumah nkwan. And you see how slimy it is. When the okra is boiling and it is doing poto like that, it means it's very slimy. So I'm now adding the spinach to this one, and that is it. Our soup is ready. We are making 2 soups, so it's understandable. Say video no ebewa kakra. Inti mama boom fu say video no why. It's all for expansion of knowledge. Okay, you're expanding your okra soup making knowledge. What to say? So the same thing. I did exactly the same thing. The only difference is that one has oil and beef or meat, and the other is just fish. Okay, fish, oilless green fish. So right now, all that you have to do is to choose your choice. Which one do you like? Let me know in the comment below. So with banku, always one who say if you are so no pram na to pram na to we say what here what the boma haram na ko. No contact between your esophagus or anything. It goes straight from your tongue into your stomach. Any esophagus need contact. No contact details needed. Okay, contactless. So that is that one done, and looks beautiful, amazing, and the taste was to die for. Tell you. So I can confidently say that this recipe really worked. Okay, yeah, Sister Madame did it, and I've tried it too, and it actually really works. It is delicious. Okay, so she didn't scam us. Okay, she didn't scam us. Oh, she didn't scam us. It does work. Now look at it. Hey, Randy, this is not fine. Now just me could also be and DB. I don't quite be dinner there, and I'm going to DNA and a day. A bad day. So this one too was a bomb. Trust me. So my okra lovers, Queen of Slime, I've brought you 2 recipes in one. Okay. Now more queen ya. Then I'm up. Give it a try and let me know in the comment below. And as usual, I'm going to put all the ingredients in the description box for you. Okay. So thank you for joining me. And don't forget to like this video, share. And if you're new here, you are so welcome. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay. If you like this video, subscribe and you will really enjoy this channel and its content. Trust me. I'll see you all in the very next one with another delicious recipe. Bye.